Up off net? Up off net! What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the Adult. Alright, man, look. So you wanna see my movie poster collection? Oops! Alright, man, look. So, I've been receiving requests to display my movie poster collection, kind of like describe why I chose the movies that I chose on the wall, and I have quite a few of them. So let's get to it. But before I do that, ShowBizz the Adult. You know what it is. I'm automatic. From the counter, left rear. Come on. Damn, dog. That is the worst I've ever missed. All right, let's get to it. Oh, man. Let's start with what's on the right of the screen, projector screen. You have Weird Science. And I chose Weird Science because I'm an 80s baby. My middle brother, ShowBizz the brother, we used to watch this movie all the time. We loved it. Funny movies, one of my favorite movies. Every time it comes on, it's one of those movies I watch over and over again. Next to it, we have Taxi Driver, and this is just an amazing movie. I love this movie, which is why I love the new Joker movie. The new Joker movie is pretty much Taxi Driver. So Robert De Niro, great actor, great movie. It was stylized, beautiful. We all know it's just a classic movie. And you have another classic, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's one of my favorite horror movie characters. We do have the French poster. So the whole idea was to get the original movie poster and, different languages and stuff like that. So this one was from France, I think. Next to it, we have Death Proof. And all of these movies aren't movies I chose, okay? Ms. Biz, the wifey, she chose Death Proof. Now, we both love this movie. We both huge Quentin Tarantino fans, and she's a gearhead. She loves cars, and that's one thing about Ms. Biz. She loves boxing. She loves cars. I mean, she, makes her my best friend, So, yeah, great movie, and she actually chose this one, and I love the movie myself. Her favorite movie of all time, Scarface, and this is one of my favorite movies as well. And this is why we chose that. And right next to it is my favorite movie of all time, The Wiz. Now, the reason why this is my favorite movie of all time is since I was a little boy, it reminded me of my family. Okay, so I was raised in a single parent with my mom. I was raised with two older brothers. And every character reminds me of us. You have Michael Jackson, of course, that's me, the entertainer. I'm not sure if there's been a day that's gone by that I wasn't happy that day multiple times. And you have my oldest brother, who is the bravest one of all, but he always wants to be braver. And it's like a thing for him. I don't know. And you can even see in a poster with his arms over, behind everybody. He kind of keeping the family together, want to protect the entire family. And then you have my middle brother, ShowBizz the brother. He reminds me of the Tin Man because he wears his emotions on his sleeves, and he's an engineer. So it's just something how much my middle brother reminds me of the Tin Man. And then you have my mother, who is the love of us all, keeping us all together and coming up with raising her three boys. They're so different, and she just knew how to identify and just have those relationships with each of us and all of us together. So The Wiz, my favorite movie of all time. Next to it, you gotta have Star Wars. How can you not have Star Wars? Next to that, you have Enter the Dragon, which if Weird Science reminds me of me and my relationship with my middle brother, this reminds me of me and my relationship with my oldest brother. And this movie definitely helped me fall in love with combat. Bruce Lee, just the greatest. And this is why I'm into martial arts and into boxing, stuff like that. Enter the Dragon was really it. Next to it, we have Rocky. And this is a boxing channel. Rocky being my favorite boxing movie of all time. Really, I'm not even sure about that. I think Raging Bull is my favorite, but Rocky was the first. I saw Rocky before I saw Raging Bull. And you have the infamous hoop. Let me do this. One-hander. Boy, I meant to do that. All right, so let's go to the the left here. Movie that scared the mess out of me. Okay, the bejesus out of me. Like Nightmare on Elm Street. I saw it when I was like 5 years old, something like that. That ruined me. The whole idea of not being able to go to sleep. And he was just scary as hell. I look back on it and sometimes I laugh. I still actually get the willies when I'm watching it. That's the infamous, Infinity Gauntlet. All the boxes want that with all the gems. I got that. Here's the movie collection or whatever. But next, you have King Kong versus Godzilla. Me and my brothers were totally stoked. Can't wait for the new one to come out. We were brought up watching this. Every time it came on, we had the debate who really won between King Kong and Godzilla. Because you didn't see Godzilla at the end, but you saw King Kong swim away. That was an indicator that King Kong won. Whatever, dog. I go for Godzilla. All right, so... and finally, you have Clash of the Titans. We are big monster movie fans in my family. I know I am a huge nerd, dude. So I love, actually, I'm going to show you something else. So Clash of the Titans, I think it came out the year I was born or something like that. So, and this is the original poster from a movie theater that was closing down, and Ms. Biz ran and got it. So that was awesome. I mean, the owner, it was like a family mom and pop type of movie theater, and they had all these movie posters, their original movie posters from back then. So we got this, and that's why it's all wrinkled and stuff like that. Here's the infamous popcorn machine. But I'm going to have a comic book area, like this whole thing is going to be comic book statues and stuff like that, posters and stuff like that. So I'm a huge comic book nerd. All right, I'm not sure if I probably told you guys that many times. And I've often thought about even covering some comic book stuff on this channel, but we'll see. Anywho, that's the story behind all the posters I have. And you know what? Let me know any ideas you may have for the man cave. I'm open for that. Go in the comments. Let me know what you think I should. As far as I think we're going to add like a Superman poster. We're thinking about that. We have a few posters back there, but we don't know which one we want to put up. But this wall behind me, that's going to be all comics in a minute. Like, you're going to see the comic wall start to build up, and that's going to be fun to do. So the man cave is far from finished. I've been working on it for 2 years. We'll definitely get it together at some point. I'm not even sure if the rim's going to be there because obviously I'm not good at it. All right, ShowBizz, don't let me know how you feel in the comments below about the man cave and what I should add to it. I'm out of here.